Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. I hope you're doing well. I am pleased to announce a new farm roguelike game to the channel in, funnily enough, Another Farm Roguelike. That is the title of the game. And the reason I selected this game, admittedly it has been out for a while, right? So maybe you're familiar with it, maybe you're not. If you're not, I think you'll find that it captures the same kind of vibe and charm of other games in the genre, like tarot cards. Right, and I thought this would be a good addition to the overall channel. Now, like I said, it has been out for a while, and in fact, it's on sale right now. I believe you can get it for under $5 on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description of this video if you want to check it out for yourself. And really, what I want to do is, I just wanted to diversify a little bit, right? Like, we love tarot cards. Don't worry, tarot cards is going nowhere. We're going to keep rocking and rolling with some tarot cards. But I did want to diversify a little bit. Get a little variety here. And what you're essentially going to see in this game is you have a very large plot of land, not necessarily islands like in tarot cards, but you have a large plot of land that you are cultivating. There's many different things to do, and you have energy kind of as your currency, and you need to allocate that energy doing different things like mining iron or harvesting berry bushes, planting crops, etc., etc. And the goal of the game is to, of course, pay the tax collector at the end of the week. The tax amount incrementally goes up as you progress in your weeks. And if you run out of money and you can't pay the tax collector, obviously you lose. So we're going to jump into a new file here, folks. And I definitely want your feedback on this one. Let me know if you like this game and you want me to continue this game on the channel. I'd be happy to. We're going to jump into a new file here, though, like I said. So we're going to click into new game here. We're going to go regular. And you see we have survived 5, 6, 7, and 8 weeks. 8 is difficult, at least by this game standards. 5 is kind of beginner, I guess you could say. I've only spent an hour with this game, so I think we're going to start a file with the survive 5 weeks win condition here. So we're going to do that. We're going to select the easy here, but I believe we have to select the character class first. So this is something that's unique to this game for sure. There's a bunch of different characters. They each have their own kind of trait, right? I like the idea of, there's a lot to choose from here. That's kind of exciting. Random tool upgraded every 2 days. Animals in the shop are unlocked. Starts with iron pickaxe. Furnace gives more bread. It starts with golden hammer. Why don't we go with the farmer? 10% that the crop yields one more resource. 50% that the crop yields their seed. Let's go with the farmer, and let's focus on planting some crops. Like I said, we're going to do a 5-week run here, so let's just go with the easy setting for now while we get our feet wet and we get acclimated with the game. And I'll kind of explain things as I go here for those of you who are not aware of this game. So here's the timeline above, right? So this is the current day we're on, and you see it's quest day, so we received 3 quests. So these quests are right here. Basically, what they're asking for is an item. So if you pay like 2 of whatever that item is, 1 of whatever that item is, you will get the associated reward. Some of these are easier than others, right? And then at the end of the week here, it's payment day. So that's when we're going to owe the 500 gold right here. And that, of course, will increase as the weeks go on. There's different events that happen here, right? So you see like sunken treasure, possibility of catching a treasure, only 1, right? So there's a bunch of different things, and you can kind of look forward to see kind of what's coming. Some are good, some are bad, like no cold day, right? Seasickness, etc., etc. We have our tools down here. There is also a shop where you can buy seeds. There's buildings that you can build, and of course these buildings interact with the different products that you're making to make higher value products. This is kind of like tarot cards, of course, except for it's a little more manual and not as automated. And then you can also craft. And then crafting is, of course, upgrading your tools and then crafting a variety of other things. Essentially, everything can be sold for a price. You do that by dragging it from your backpack into the sell box here, and that will give you some cash money. So we're looking to make 500 by the end of the week. And we start off with just a raw and kind of uncultivated plot of land here. So I think the first thing to do is probably, and by the way, here's our energy bar, 225. So the best thing to do, I think, first and foremost, is to get our tools upgraded. So if we look at our crafting list here, we notice that copper is the next tier of tool. So why don't we go ahead and grab some copper bars. And to do that, we need to mine some copper. So there we go. So you hit it once and then the resource stays there and you just kind of drag your cursor over it. I'm not clicking it to pick it up. I'm just dragging my cursor over it. We pick it up. So we're gaining some copper here. We are specifically targeting copper. And you'll notice as I do that, my energy does go down. Obviously, once your energy's done, you have to end the day. So we're kind of racing against the clock. We have to carefully manage our energy. And then what we need to make the actual copper bars to upgrade our weapons is we need to put them in a furnace. So the furnace costs 20 stone. So that's another thing that we're going to have to get. So let's get some stone as well. Why don't we hit this big stone here? So we got 8 stones out of that one. Another 3 there. So let's hit this too. We have 8 more stones. That should be enough. Nope, we're just shy. Alright, so we have 1 stone there. So we have 20 stone here. Now we can build a furnace. So let's find a nice spot for our furnace. It's kind of out of the way. Why don't we just throw that? I mean, you kind of have to plan in advance here a little bit too. I think you can disassemble your buildings and then, you know, reinstall them elsewhere. But for the sake of this, why don't we put it, let's put it right over here. And then what you have to do is once you put the build plan down, you have to use your hammer. And this actually takes a lot of energy. But now our furnace is built. So to use the furnace, you need coal. And you're going to notice that when we left click on this with our coal or our copper, selected, it says no coal. So we're going to have to get some coal. So why don't we do that? And let's get some copper smelting here. So it'll take 1 turn and those 3 copper ore will turn into copper bars, which will enable us to upgrade our weapon or our tools. Sorry, not weapons, tools. I suppose they could be weapons. So let's get some more stone. I'm going to get another furnace on the board. And you see we're unable to mine the stone any further because we are effectively out of energy. There might be a few things we can do yet. We'll have to see. I mean, is this an option? No, it is not an option. Okay. I'm going to grab some wood from that bush there. And now we're completely out of energy. So let's end the day. So it looks like we have an upgrade day. So this is going to allow us to choose a trait. So Sorceress Alchemy Pot has 10% chance to give a random potion every day. Good trade, you will get 1 random diamond tool. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Bee houses have 80% to produce 1 extra honey. Let's go with good trade. Okay, so we get a diamond. So this is the most upgraded watering jug. That's real nice. We'll take that for sure. So I think what I want to do here, folks, early on is let's get some ore set up. Let's get multiple furnaces and let's get them working for us here. So let's see here. So I right click on the furnace and the copper bars pop out. We have 3. And what do we need to upgrade? We need exactly 3. So since we're using our pickaxe a lot, let's go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe. So now we have the copper pickaxe. This, I believe, mines the stone faster and it also takes less energy. It's either one or the other or both. But we're going to get some stone here and we're going to get enough for another furnace. We have 44 stone, so we can actually add 2 more furnaces here. So we're going to want to do that. So let's do that. Let's get it built. And then we can get some coal and then get some more copper. I'd like most of our primary important tools upgraded. And it does not take energy to put copper in the furnace. That does not take energy. Basically, any of the working functions do, though. Okay? So let's continue to mine. We need some more copper now, so why don't we get some more copper? Alright, we have 11 copper. Get some more copper here. Looks like we're all out of our pickaxe uses for the day, as dictated by our energy level. And we actually can't use the axe. Can we cast? Yeah, we can cast a rod. Didn't get anything that day. Alright, well, let's end it there. And you can see that the weeks actually progress pretty quickly. But once we have kind of more things going on, that'll be less of a concern. Alright, so let's get our axe upgraded for sure. Shovel, hammer. Yeah, let's get the hammer. Been using that quite a bit. Let's go with the fishing rod. And the shovel too. So we almost have the full gambit of copper tools. So why don't we go ahead and let's mine down this big coal rock here. We get 5 coal from it. Let's take this one down as well. Okay. Let's just bank some more copper. I mean, as far you're probably wondering, well, what are you doing? You owe 500 gold in just a few days. Like, you're probably not going to achieve that. That's a valid concern. We can actually sell our copper bars. So you can sell a variety of items. It doesn't necessarily just have to be crops, right? And then I think later on in the game you get animals and other things of the like. So you can kind of craft your playthrough however you really see fit, as far as making money is concerned. So let's go ahead and throw another furnace down. Why don't we do that? We just need one more stone and we can get another furnace. So let's do that. Let's grab this couple stones here. And let's throw another furnace down. Get those built up. Alright, we don't have coal. We are devoid of coal. Let's grab a few more coal. And let's get that in the furnace as well. Let's spend our last turn. Or the last of our energy, I should say. Fishing doesn't allow us, so we're going to have to end our turn there. Alright. So let's go to our furnaces and let's grab our copper bars. We have many copper bars now. And that should allow us to upgrade the rest of our tools. Looks like the hoe is the last thing we have to upgrade. So that's all upgraded. That's good to go. Feeling good about that. Now, we do want to potentially look into selling some things here. So I think there's a way to like split it. Okay, so if you hold down control and you press the click button, you sell it all. That's okay. We did need a sum of gold to kind of get us started here. And that's what we have achieved. So now I think it's important to maybe pivot off of mining and going into... Let's clear some land for some crops. I think this is a nice little spot right in here. Let's chop down some trees. These are fruit trees that you get fruit from, and you can do a variety of things with said fruit. So those are good. These are cocoa trees, the ones with the little brown knobs on them. And you actually get cocoa, and you can... I believe that interacts with the furnace. Like I said, I've only spent about an hour with this game. But it's a charming game. It's a chill game. You know, it's very much in the same vein as like a tarot cards, where we're just playing, we're just chilling, we're just having fun. And really, I want your feedback here, folks. Let me know if you like this game. Yeah, so put in furnace to make chocolate. But let me know if you like this game. And we can certainly keep it coming on the channel. Looking to diversify a little bit. So we have 3 coal. So let's go ahead and get our furnace working for us here. Probably put like a crop field in here. It's about the most open space that we can possibly get. Alright, there's nothing really else to do with the energy we have. So we're on to day 5 here. Definitely want to make sure we check the properties. Using consumables. Using consumable gives $20. Okay. I don't think we're really going to meet any of these quests. I mean, I don't even know what any of this stuff is. Right? We're just not far along enough yet, really, to take advantage of the quests. So let's keep clearing out an area. We have our gold quorum met here, which is good. Definitely need some more coal. So let's go ahead and take down some of the coal we see in sight. I mean, we could look at getting an iron mining rig going as well, which will allow us to upgrade our tools again. But let's just make use of the copper for now. But obviously iron is the near future for us. Alright, we need more coal yet again. It's kind of becoming a constant theme, isn't it? So let's get some coal. And then let's go with our cocoa. And let's get that in the furnace as well. Should make some chocolate for us. And then I think what I want to do is, so we want to look at scarecrow. We need grass for. I have to remember like the radius of the scarecrow. But first and foremost, we definitely want to, I think it's something like, I think it's like 7 by... Let me just get a look. Yeah, so you see the scarecrow's radius there. Obviously, you don't want crows eating at your crops. So if we put a scarecrow down right here, and we build it, this is going to be a fine place for our future fields. One thing I do like about this game is it shows you the area of effect of each of your buildings. It's really easy to look at. You just toggle right over the building in question, and it'll certainly show you. So we're going to build the field big enough for our scarecrow friend here to support. Get some grass along the way. Alright, so that is all good. We're actually almost out of energy here too. Hey, we got a worm. What does a worm do? For alchemy. Okay, for alchemy. Not sure I want that potion. Alright, so we're completely out of energy. So let's just skip to the next day here. And let's see what we have. No coal day. Coal doesn't drop from the ores. So we can't mine coal. Meaning we're going to have a hard time utilizing our furnaces this turn. But that's alright. We have some chocolate here. And it's used in baking. Otherwise, it could be sold just straight up. And another thing about this game is the prices fluctuate from day to day. So the price you get for chocolate today might not be the price you get for chocolate tomorrow. Okay? So it'll be anywhere in the 40 to 60 range. So just kind of keep that in mind. We actually do have plenty of coal on hand, though. So we could make use of that for sure. In fact, maybe we could, once we get our fields all dug up, maybe we could look at getting some iron. This right here is sand, so sand can go in the furnace as well. Sand in the furnace will give you glass. Glass is obviously used to make things like jars and bottles for preserves and canning and the like, right? So that will be in the near future as well. But for the time being, let's get some seeds. So we need to make sure we save enough. I have to figure out how to split stacks here. Okay, so this is how you split stacks. It's with shift, left shift. In fact, why don't we just sell all the copper? There's plenty of copper remaining, and this is going to enable us to get into the shop here and get some seeds. Tree seed, pumpkin seed. I think pumpkin seeds are pretty good. Common crop that grows in 5 days. So let's buy all of those. Wheat seed. 3 days. Yeah, right. We'll grab some wheat. Let's grab some more wheat. Cabbage, sure thing. Beetroot. Yeah. White beet. Yeah, all right. So let's take that for now. And let's get these bad boys planted. So here's our wheat. Okay. And likewise with putting material in the furnace, planning doesn't cost any energy, which is nice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have space for 9 more seeds, and we have exactly 9 left. However, this is a tree seed. Let's do it. All right. We have a nice full plot of land here, and let's water it up with our diamond water jug. Watch this. Boom, waters it all. One fell swoop. You love to see that. All right, let's get some iron going here. Can always get some more copper just for some income, but let's get some iron. It's a little more impactful to us right now, given where our crops are at. Let's take down this big boy. Why don't we take down this too? Probably going to have to expand rightward here. So with an ample amount of iron, we can start making some iron bars. We certainly have the coal. Get some more basic resources here. Alright, we can't fish, so I think that's good. Pay the tax man. Alright, so we paid the tax man, and now you're going to notice that we owe 2,000 gold. So we're definitely going to be a little more strapped for cash in this one, but we have a nice field of crops here. And this will be our money maker of the future, of course. So let's just keep on in this fashion. Might as well take this down here quick. And let's get a nice little plan. So what do we want to do? Like, what do we actually want to do? We chose the farmer profession, right? So crops are kind of our thing. So maybe we want to get another field set up. And to do that, I think let's get a scarecrow down here. Let's get it built. Let's get it built. And then let's cut away any obstructions. Don't think these are actually in the way, but they do obscure my vision, so I want to take them out. So I can see when my crops are grown. Okay. And then I think another thing, a seed machine is going to be a good one to get as well. So you can put crops in the seed machine and they will return seeds to you. So that's actually a good thing to get for us, especially given the volume of crops we're going to be growing and the fact that we're going to kind of focus on growing. So we need 2 gold bars for that. So we can certainly get some gold. I believe gold is a little more scarce. So let's get some gold. That'll be 2 gold bars right there with what we just mined. Here's a couple of gold pieces right here too. believe we're going to probably need some more coal as normal. Alright, so let's get some coal and let's get some gold bars going. So we have 5 pieces left. So let's at least get 2 in there. And for the rest, let's go with iron. Alright. Now let's take a look at where our tools are. So I think the iron pickaxe needs to be upgraded for sure as a top priority. Iron axe is probably the second priority. Iron hammer is decent too because we're going to be building some stuff. Let's go with the fishing rod. Alright, so now we're in the Iron Age, if you will. Let's really use the rest of our energy, kind of getting a bit of the field ready to go. So let's end it there. First week is over. We're into week 2 now. And we have a new kind of gambit of randomized quests. So we have upgrade day. Full bottle. Bungler. For every item collected from building takes 50 gold. Yikes. Fish sale. Okay, so maybe we want to do some fishing for sure. Food poisoning. Payment day. Alright, yeah, so I think we want to take advantage of that fish day for sure. So let's get this field built properly. It's got to be nice and proper here, folks. And let's get her all dug up too. Alright, so it's all dug up. Let's make sure we water. Don't want to forget that. Let's go ahead and grab some bars as well. This is going to enable us to get our seed machine. No, never mind. We need iron bars. Okay. So we have 4 iron bars. I need 1 more. I did not calculate that properly, but that's okay. So why don't we get some more coal? Constantly in need of coal, for sure. So why don't we just go crazy and get a ton of coal, so I don't have to worry about it. We have 22 gold, so we're not really in a great position to get more seeds quite yet. But if we get our seed collector down, then we probably should be, you'd think. And also, shout out to the commenter who recommended this game. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Thanks for recommending this game. It was definitely off my radar, and then you mentioned something about it, and I looked into it, and yeah, it's a good fit for the channel for sure. I believe. But you find folks that let me know. You let me know if you like this game and you want to see more of it. Be happy to bring more of it to the channel. It's a nice little relaxing experience for sure. Alright, so what do we have for quests? Looks like 15 some kind of flour, 5 bread. Looks like tomato soup or something. Yeah, 5 bread here. We are growing wheat. Maybe we can make that happen. We're going to find out real soon here. Energy's gone. Let's end the day. Alright, we have a new upgrade to choose from. So, honey value, consumable value. Allows you to craft everything, gives you 2k. Allows you to craft everything, gives you 2k. I don't know what that means. Consumable. What's considered a consumable? I mean, our crops can be consumed, right? Is that... If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. Otherwise, I can do a little more research, but I like being versatile. And look, we just got 2 grand. Interesting. Okay. So what is a consumable exactly? That's called a food... I would assume it's like a classification of product, right? Or these are food, these are resources, right? Maybe there's a classification called consumables. Oh wow, look at this. So we have the versatility to create whatever we like. Okay. So these are consumables. Like potions and sandwiches and the like. Okay. Got it. Makes a little more sense now. I think we made the right choice, right? We're allowed to see what we need to make, and we're actually allowed to make it as well. So that's great. Gives us a lot of flexibility. Looks like our wheat's good to go here. So what I want to do is I want to get our seed maker online. Because instead of paying for seeds, why don't we just make our own seeds? I think that makes a lot of sense. Why don't we throw that right there? Let's get our hammer and strike that a few times. Alright, tremendous. Let's interact with our furnace here. So what are we looking for? I think iron's good. Let's get some glass. Let's get rid of the gold from our inventory. A definite part of this game is inventory management, right? Like, you have to make sure that you're managing your inventory properly. And a good way to do that is to use things that have small stacks in your inventory, like this cocoa bean, for instance, right? Otherwise, it just sits in your inventory. You can also sell things, right, if you just want to get rid of it. I think we can sell those berries there as well. Tree seeds. I'll sell those for now. I know I can get plenty more of those. Well, what I want to do is I want to free up my inventory so we can harvest some of our crops here. Got some wheat seeds back. That's nice. It looks like our cabbage is good to go as well. Okay. So we got a nice little injection of crops. So what should we do here? Let's throw a few cabbages in here. Let's throw a few wheat plants in here as well. In fact, why don't we... Let's start off first by... Let's get our fields ready for some additional seeds. Let's plant all of our seeds. Make sure we get them watered. Now we're kind of in the market for some more seeds for sure. We'll have some more seeds next turn with these, but let's get a few more from the shop. Let's see what they have. They have more pumpkins. Let's get those. White beets. Let's get some more of those. Beetroots. White beet. You bet. We have plenty of field space and we are a farmer after all. So why don't we do that and see what kind of seed yield we get from the machine there, which should come next turn. And then I think something else we should probably start getting into is the keg. Used to make juice from apples, oranges, and berries. Cost 10 wood. We have plenty of wood. Why don't we get some kegs going on in here? And in order to interact with the kegs properly, we're going to have to get some glass jars. So what I want to do is I have a nice stack of oranges in my hand already. I'm going to focus on oranges for sure. That'll, of course, give us some wood, too. Which is one of them resources that it's good to have a lot of. Alright. So what are we looking at here? When's fishing day coming up? Don't necessarily want my inventory bogged down with a bunch of extra fish yet. Anyways. We have coal. All of our furnaces are booked up. I think we're safe. Just... why don't we get these trees down? Future field is going to go here. So why don't we get these trees down right now with the extra energy that we have. Gonna bag some extra oranges as well. Alright, that will complete this day. Alright, first things first. The dawn of a new morn. Let's get the fields watered. Let's grab all of this stuff here. Let's upgrade some tools. We have 10 iron bars. So let's upgrade the shovel. Let's upgrade the hoe. We're already upgraded on all this. Okay, so we have the iron gambit of tools, which is great. Our seed maker here. So let's check it out. What do we have? 16 of each seed. That's great. So now what can we do with it? Well, we can add some more seeds. Let's go with 4 wheat seeds there. Let's sell the cabbage. Why don't I split this up? We save like 20 stacks of wheat. Sounds about right. Because I'm sure we can process that further. And then let's go to the shop and let's buy 5 seeds. We have kale, parsnip. Let's get some more pumpkins. Everybody loves pumpkins, right? It's a sign of the fall. Of course, it is winter here where I'm at, but it is a sign of the fall. Alright, so we have 27 units of glass. Right? So each of these are going to require 3 units of glass. So let's go ahead and craft various types of drinks. So we need 12. So we have 12 units of jars. It's going to allow us to juice down these oranges, right? And then likewise, we want to get some more sand going in here. We're going to set up a nice little orange juice operation here. And why don't I get these copper chunks going as well, just to get out of my inventory ultimately. And then as far as this goes, let's get another scarecrow on the field. So we understand what's obstructing our future field. Obviously the stone is here, so we're going to get rid of it. Let's get it built. And built it is. All right. Let's get another field going here. Bunch of grass. Let's dig this out. then I think let's add some pumpkin seeds right there. Let's get some watering action going on here. Let's buy some more seeds. Let's get a new crop going here, huh? Alright, so we have a lot more space to go here. Buy a 10 stack of parsnips. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, what are we looking at? Got the orange juice rocking here. In fact, we could probably add some more. Why not? There's plenty of fruit trees around us for sure. And we have a nice little... So I guess let's make as many bottles as the glass we have will allow. Let's get some massive orange juice production. Everybody needs that good vitamin C injection, right? I know I start most of my mornings with a nice glass of orange juice. It's good. Tasty stuff, man. Alright, that is about the rest of our energy. So what we want to do here is we want to probably spend tomorrow, I would think, fishing a lot. Use most of our energy fishing. And here you go. The trees have come up. But look at this. We have... Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. Never mind that. So that's the bungler for you. All right. So I have to keep that in mind. We literally can't take anything from... We can't take anything. Otherwise, it's going to cost us $50 every time we do that transaction. All right, learning opportunity for me there for sure. So that means these seeds will be locked in there for a day. That's all right. We're going to make some serious money today. At least I'm hoping. What I want to do is I want to fish big time. All right, we have a sardine. We have a sturgeon. Another sardine. A bullhead. What we're going to do with this, folks, is we're going to sell all this tomorrow. Carp. Okay, everything's watered. That's good. Got to make sure the crops are watered, right? Alright, we're running out of inventory space here. So what do we want to do? Suppose we might as well... We don't have any glass. So we're kind of looking at potentially just ditching something. I think we can sell these 4 pieces of copper. That'll be alright. Let's do that. And let's keep pulling fish out of this lake here. When you got 3 hands, you know, you can catch a lot of fish. Okay, so you can really speed this up. All right, so we're all out of energy for fishing, which is just great. I think we got a nice little stockpile of fish here. We're gonna be able to get even better prices for them tomorrow when we go to sell them. Okay, so out of energy, let's see, what else could we build though? A mine, 30 stone. At the end of the day, ores appear around the mine. I think that's the key to getting more gold. Because I'm not really seeing any more gold, and we do want to upgrade our tools to the gold tier for sure. So we need some stone for that. We're actually shy just 2 stones. Now we have enough. So why don't we get a mine? Let's see. Where's a good spot for a mine? A little bit of work will have to be done to kind of clear this out, but we'll put a mine right there. We definitely don't have the energy to build that, but that's alright. Alright, now we can finally start pulling this stuff out, but first thing we want to do is, of course, sell some fish. 112, 36, 180, 140, 256, and 90. Alright, so that gets us right back up to where we need to be to pay the rent. And then let's pull this out without a charge now, and let's sell the orange juice, 558. Got a nice little chunk of change for that for sure. And what do we want to do? We want to make more glass for sure. So why don't we go ahead and get some sand in these here furnaces. Because you bet, folks, we want to keep this orange juice a-flowing. Alright, need more coal. 3 more pieces of coal. Boom, 3 coal right there. Alright, let's get our seeds. Bunch of wheat seeds here. We're going to be able to throw those right down. I really don't like this. Even though I chose to plant them there, of course. But things need to be uniform here on this farm, folks. It just does. Alright, so let's get some wheat in place here. Got some spare seeds, and a lot of them at that. Why don't we get some glasses made? So we need 27 total glass. Okay. Get some orange juice. Why not get some apple juice? What else do we have that could be juiced up? Well, I know of some obstructive plants up here, so let's go ahead and take these out as well. Why don't we get the mine built? We want gold. I'm not sure if that, like, helps it or promotes it to, you know, create gold for you, but we definitely want gold. Like I said, I've only really screwed around with this game for like an hour, so I don't know all of the functions yet. But we're going to figure it out as we go, of course. That's just kind of what we do. Alright, let's get some more juicing action going on here. Alright, looking good. Overall looking good. Alright, we have a ton of crops here to farm. Getting some more seeds too, which is great. Get a good sum of cash for them pumpkins for sure. That might be the crop that we want to stick with here. In fact, I should have put them in the cedar for sure. Alright, let's see. What do we have for seeds? Definitely got a few. So let's get them all planted up here. Let's throw 4 of those in there. See how that does. What do these do? Common crop that no animals eat. Well, then what's the point? Put into furnace to make sugar. Okay, yeah, we'll be doing that. So let's hold on to the white beets for sure. See if we can't get our hands on one more juiceable item here. Why don't we do this? Got 2 apples out of that one. Alright, let's throw that apple in there. Alright, looking good and feeling good. Alright, so we got some sardines there too. Let's see what else can we build. Preserves keg. Used to pickle crops and fishes. Well, we're going to have plenty of crops. We're going to have plenty of fish as well. So let's build some of these in here too, huh? Alright, next day. Alright, what do we have? We have food poisoning. Using consumable takes 40 gold. Okay, so that's not good. So let's water all of these bad boys. Apple juice, 363. Orange juice, 540. Got a ton of glass there. Let's use that to craft into some bottles. I mean, this is like 27, right? And then these also, I believe these take jars. Yeah. So 21. So we need 21 jars as well. Okay. We're a little overloaded on inventory here. But what we can do is we can take these sardines and we can throw them right here. We can take this apple and we can throw it right here. What else do we have? We have some beetroots or some, what is this called? White beet or something. Throw that in the furnace, make some sugar. Alright, and then let's get our crops harvested here and let's get some more planted. Keep on digging out. Alright. Let's get them planted. White beet. That's what it is. Alright, copper bar. Let's sell it. Sand, I want to hold on to that. Wheat seed. I would assume that windmill used to make flour. Okay. I think that's going to be our next goal here, for sure. But for the time being, our fields are all planted up. We have to harvest our, what appears to be carrots here, if I recall correctly. Just battling inventory space right now. Rid of that tree seed. Alright, let's go. Let's keep juicing. Let's make like a juicing mega empire operation dealio thingy here. You know what I'm saying? A mega juicing operation empire thingy. Yeah, so inventory looks like you can get more backpack slots for 8 grand. I mean, it kind of seems worth it to me, for sure. Just with all of the inventory management that you have to do. Definitely one of the things that kind of jumps out early on as a challenge in this game, for sure. Alright, let's see here. Everything's planted. We have to harvest these yet. So we're going to have to get rid of you, it appears. 1 piece of coal. We can get rid of that by putting it in the furnace. Let's get some more coal. In fact, and let's get some more sugar. Alright, perfect. Alright, got some wood. Let's get these harvested here. Let's make sure we get the parsnips first and foremost. And there's some seeds sitting there. What are we gonna do with the seeds? Eaten by some animals. Let's just go ahead and sell the lot of the parsnips there. Make a little cash. Our fields are all watered up. Everything is picked. We're looking good. And more importantly, folks, we are feeling good heading into payment day here. Look at this. We got some gigantic gold chunks here. You love to see that for sure. Especially when you need some gold to upgrade your items. So let's go ahead and get... Why don't we get a golden axe? I feel like we've been using the axe a lot. Let's go to golden axe. And I guess let's see what we can get on the rough waters. Rough waters. How about the nice placid waters of the farm pond here? Let's go into the next day. Alright, the taxman comes, takes the 2K. We have all kinds of stuff here. A bunch more crops to pluck as well. I think that is a fine task to get into in the next video here, folks. We are at the hour mark. Kind of want to be a little more timely with this series, I think. Pretty much did 2 full weeks. I'm thinking maybe 1 full week is probably the appropriate length for a video. We'll see. Ultimately, I do want to hear from you, this community. Do you like this game? Is this game enjoyable for you? Does it scratch kind of some of those itches that need to be scratched? You let me know. I mean, I'm still very much learning a lot about this game. There's still a lot to sort of unlock about this game, right? Like windmills. There's a bunch of different buildings that we can build to produce a variety of products. And ultimately, we're at the end of week 2 here. We have to get to the end of week 5. So, you know, probably be several more videos in this series. And hopefully it can help you get an idea as to if you A, like this game and you want to play it for yourself, or, you know, you enjoy the content provided by this game on this channel. So with that said, folks, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for your viewership. If you are new here and you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber. Got plenty of other games on the channel too if you're interested. If you like the commentary, if you like the vibe, please feel free to check out some other games on the channel. Like I said, I'm just getting my feet wet with this one, and I want to hear from this community. What do you think? Do you like this game? Do you want me to continue it on the channel? So with that said, folks, I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.